Clinical examination of the cardiovascular system. Peripheral pulses. Having elicited all the information from the radial pulse, now feel for the presence or absence of pulse in other arteries like superficial temporal pulse, carotid pulse, brachial pulse, femoral pulse, popliteal pulse, posterior tibialis pulse, and dorsalis pedis or anterior tibial pulse. Okay. So for superficial temporal pulse, this is in front of the upper border of the ear lobe, so running upwards and medially over the forehead. For carotid pulse, is felt for in the neck between the larynx and the sternocleidomastoid muscle. And for brachial pulse, is felt in the medial side of the upper arm at the lower end of the elbow on the medial side of the antecubital fossa, preferably with the elbows slightly flexed. To femoral pulse, this is felt in the mid-inguinal point halfway between the anterior superior iliac spine and the center of the symphysis pubis. Popliteal pulse is felt by firm pressure in the upper part of the popliteal fossa. Here one has to flex the knee a bit in order to feel the pulse. For posterior tibialis pulse, it is felt midway between the medial malleolus and the prominence of the heel. Dorsalis pedis or anterior tibial pulse is felt along a line about midway between the medial malleolus to the proximal part of the first metatarsal space. Remember, the artery dips downwards about the middle of the foot to form the palmar arch, so do not go too near the toes and miss the pulse. Okay, let's look at delayed femoral pulses. In young people with coarctation of the aorta, the femoral pulse is delayed and weak or even absent. There are also collateral pulses over the scapulae from an anastomotic communication.